Hey guys, are you 50 and older and looking to get back in shape, but maybe feeling like it's a little bit too late, or are you too old? Certainly not too old. I'm 60 and it can be done, but it comes with a commitment. Obviously, you got to really be willing to give something up to get something that's important and valuable. But I'll tell you this, a lot of people share your concerns. They're wondering the same things. They might get hurt. They're too old. It's too late. None of that's true. I got clients that are killing the game in their 80s. But here's what I would do. If I were to start all over today, these are the four things I would focus on. I would focus on having and improving my posture. I would work on my stability and mobility so I have a lot of movement and freedom in my joints. I would focus on getting stronger and adding muscle. I would focus on diet and nutrition. All right, guys, here we go. 3 quick tips to get yourself in better shape. We're going to start with balance and posture. I would just stand up, chest up, shoulders back, pinching my shoulders together and back. You can see there's a straight line from my ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, ear. Hold that for every hour that you've been sitting. Right after you do that for about 30 seconds, interlace your fingers, place them on the back of your head, press those elbows back, keep your chest up, face neutral. Third exercise, place your thumbs right off your face, your knuckles on your temple area, and then you're going to squeeze in, and then you're going to pinch together and back. You're going to squeeze in and pinch together and back. That's number 3. And then finally, I want you to reach up so that your biceps are in line with your shoulders and you're reaching nice and high, full extension. That will help to improve your posture. Do it every day. And guys, now we're going to legs. Everything that I show you, of course, you can add weight to it. But assuming you're just trying to get back into it, we're going to go to a classic squat. Get a wide base. We always squat with our butt going behind our shoulders, but notice my spine is extended and not rounded. So we just go down. You may be able to only go a little bit, and that's okay. But always lead with your hips going back, not your knees going forward. You can lunge. You can start with a very shallow lunge where you only bend your knees a little bit, or if you're in better shape, you have greater mobility, you can drop down and take that even lower. I would suggest doing that same motion, going out to the side, and from a side view, your butt drifts back with a long spine. All right, guys, here we go. In this video, we're about to work the muscles of the chest and the big muscles of the back. These muscles will go a really long way into helping you to get stronger and helping you to add muscle to your frame so that you function better and you look better and feel better. All right, the very first one, it's a classic exercise. We use bands. You can hook them around anything. Take on a little squat. Drop the elbows behind your body. Extend forward. Pull. Wrap the shoulder blades around your spine every time that you pull back. And you do about 10 to 15 of those 2 to 3 times. And then we go to our classic push-up. You can do them on the toes, or you can do these from your knees. Again, 10 to 15, 2 to 3 times. I hope that helps you. I say with a grain of salt. But I think the biggest problem in nutrition today is we're over inundated with information. There are so many books and experts around the topic that it will make your head swim. But let's just talk about the things that we know to be true where there's no longer debate. Sugar, bad. Alcohol, bad. Smoking, bad. Okay? I know I'm stepping on toes, don't mean to, not judging you. You choose whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you what the research says. I'm just the messenger. All right, beyond that, there's a debate about whether or not caffeine is good or bad, or coffee. There's a debate as to whether or not we should be eating animal protein or vegetable protein, or plant protein, I guess. So again, your call to make. But what I will say, if you'll keep the bad things at bay, you are well on your way to feeling better and looking better. What I generally consume is mostly plants and proteins. I'm not vegan, so I do consume meat, more eggs and fish and chicken than beef, but I sometimes have beef. I try to eat a lot of whole fruits and vegetables. I try to eat them raw. I definitely eat them cooked sometimes, but those two things, vegetables and proteins, make up the bulk of my diet. Will I sometimes go off the beaten path and have a dessert? Absolutely. I'm human and I enjoy things that taste good. Will I sometimes have an occasional drink? I used to, but very, very rarely now because I'm dealing with, I think, some inherited kidney issues, so it's not a good thing for me anymore. So I have to make decisions that serve me rather than those that hurt me. And that's the simple philosophy that I hope you bring to your food choices.